Hello and welcome to WJTS in.form. I'm your host, Bill Potter. A lot of events going on in Huntingburg, one of which is tomorrow, and we're going to talk about that in this edition. Joining me in the studio is the Executive Director for the Huntingburg Chamber of Commerce, Nick Stevens.
Thanks,
Nick,
Bill.
welcome to the show.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, tomorrow, Saturday, the 27th,
7th, yes.
Okay, is a special event that's happening as part of the Dubois County Multisport.
Yeah, Dubois County Multisport and Huntingburg and a lot of other players that came in to have the first annual youth triathlon, which will be taking place down at Huntingburg Municipal Park. And it's really kind of unique, the setting there, because you have the swimming pool, and you've got League Stadium, you've got the walking trail back there, as well as First Street, which is going to make a perfect straightaway for the bike race.
Because the triathlon is multiple events that these youngsters are participating in. Do you know what all of the events are?
There's a swim and dash for 6-year-olds. Then there's going to be a group that'll have it's a swim, run, and bike for the older groups, and there's different links.
And this is a sanctioned
It is sanctioned.
So this is bringing in people from all around. I'll bet you are really excited for Huntingburg.
It is very exciting to have this in Huntingburg. It's so cool, and also to be working with Dubois County Multisport to really get things happening. You know, they've got the fondue, they've got the Heartland Marathon going on. To get a piece of that here in Huntingburg is really cool. I'm excited about it. I think it's going to bring a lot of people to our area, a lot of new faces, and also League Stadium is a backdrop and the finish line for these kids. I really think that's going to encompass a lot of people that next year, if we do it again, which I think we're going to, they're going to come back and see, you finish in League Stadium, your name's going to be announced as you're finishing. All this stuff is going to get these kids excited. We want to get kids out there into the community to do things. We want to get them out. I find it funny. I almost mentioned this, Bill, just because I think it's funny, that parents are always telling their kids to get outside and play. Mm-hmm. Seen this picture on Facebook the other day of where these kids have been told that. They went and took the TV and the Xbox and took it outside, and they were playing outside. So not exactly what the parents were referring to, but at least they did get outside. This way we can encourage kids to come out. It's a swim, it's a bike, it's running. It's not that long. You're looking at 30 minutes, the play 60 stuff that they're doing in the NFL. We've got to encourage our young people to get out there and enjoy the fresh air and get active.
And it's also spectator sport. People want to come and watch this. You are more than welcome to show up and enjoy it.
That's right. Yeah, come out and enjoy it. There'll be concessions. The Dubois County Leadership Academy Group, Foundations for the Future, is going to be doing concessions. All the proceeds going to the county K-9 units. So also come out and support a good cause, as well as watch some good close racing, hopefully.
Okay, now also in Huntingburg, we still have the farmers market going on.
Farmers market will be going through the middle of October every Saturday. We'll be up at Memorial Gym from 7:30 until 11:30. It's kind of special this year, coming up for the Herbst Fest. For that day only, the market's going to move down to the Herbst Fest on Saturday morning.
Sure.
So we really want to encourage people to come out. If you've got extra produce or extra corn, whatever it is, come out and join us for the market. You can come for 1 week or come for the rest of the season. We'd just love to have you. It costs $7 a week.
Okay, and it's open to anybody. If somebody's just I would go out in my garden and go, I got way too much zucchini. Yeah. They can come and pay the fee that morning.
Pay the fee that morning, set up, stay until you sell it all. Hopefully you've got enough to stay for the whole time. Mm-hmm. But, if you came in and you had a whole truckload of zucchini or a truckload of green beans, whatever it is, and said, oh, okay, I'm going to stay here until I sell it. I'm not going to force you to stay until 11:30 because, if you came in the first hour you're sold out, there's no reason for you to stay for 3 hours. So
now, for folks that want to get some fresh vegetables and fruits, this is the way to go. These are people who are growing it in their garden.
Exactly, it's locally grown. All these products are locally grown or locally made, because some people make homemade breads, different things like that. That this stuff is in Dubois County or the surrounding counties that touch Dubois County are all included in this. So we've been pretty lucky this year. We've had great weather each week. Hopefully, again, this Saturday we'll have that, because there's so many things going on that we want to make sure that we encourage people to come out to the farmers market. Go down to the park for the kids try. It's great. It's a great opportunity for people to come out and really enjoy some of the fresh produce, the fresh air
If you show up, do you need to bring your own bag, your own box,
Not
or is that
necessarily.
most of these guys have
Most
their
of
own
them have
stuff?
their own
Okay.
bags and boxes and things for you. You know, if you want to bring your own bag, if you've got those nice little cloth reusable bags, you want to use those. We encourage that. You know, with taking saving a tree, saving some of this plastic, and that, it'd be great to be able to really do that, doing your part to be not necessarily recycling, but reusing.
Okay. Now, next thing you know, it's going to be August, and we have the antique show.
We do have the
Is it the fall antique show or the summer antique show?
I call it the summer antique
Okay, 'cause
show.
it's
I
really
got some
still
people
summer.
that always say it's the fall, and it's
Okay.
like, no, it's in August. It's still summer. It's always the third weekend of August. This year, it's going to be a one-day show on Saturday only. It's going to be, I think it's going to be a good show. We're not quite as big as we usually are, but the weather's been kind of hectic. School's already back in session, so we're going to condense down to one day. It's Saturday only from 9 until 5. Admission's only going to be $2 for this show instead of the usual $3. So come in, pick up some real nice antiques. If there's anybody out there that might be interested in a booth, give us a call at the chamber office at 683-5699. We'd love to have you.
Okay, do you have to be like a certified antique person?
I've always heard it's like, oh, you got to be this, got to have this certification. It's like, I didn't know there was a certification. I think it's kind of like we talk about with the cornhole.
Right.
Yeah,
are you a certified card carrying member?
Yeah, I'm not a card carrying member of cornhole, but I like to play it.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people that it's a hobby to be in the antique business and do these things and not necessarily be in the business. Some of them just collect so much stuff that they go, I need to get rid of some of this. So if you're one of those guys and you want to come out and try it, we'll let you come in and try it. More importantly, there's a difference between antiques and flea markets. There is that. We don't want flea market stuff. Okay. We want stuff that's antique or, a little more, it's a different scale. And people know the difference. There's a difference between flea market and antique. Nothing against flea markets because I think they're great things. It's just not what our particular market is. Probably the basic requirement that we have for people is, we don't want stuff that's been a bunch of reproductions and things like that. And you come in and your tables have to be skirted and covered. Outside of that, we're pretty open.
Okay. If somebody's interested, they should contact the Huntingburg Chamber. And is there a cutoff?
There is a cutoff, but if somebody wants to come in the next 2 or 3 days, that following month, the first week of August, get a hold of us. Okay. I think we'll be able to squeeze you in.
Okay, and they should call Huntingburg Chamber.
Huntingburg Chamber at 683-5699.
All right, Nick, is there anything else you'd like to add?
Well, I want to appreciate everything you guys have done for us. We've got a lot of things coming up. The Herbst Fest will be coming up in September. Yeah. We want to get people excited about that. I think it's going to be another good year. We know that we're going to have our carnival rides back. I think we're going to have the cooking contest. Again, the farmers market's going to be part of the festivities. A lot of things going on, putting on the hits. There's a lot of different events taking place during the Herbst Fest. We really want to encourage people to come out, support the local community. It's a great time to celebrate the year, celebrate everything that Huntingburg has offered and has accomplished. So just come on out and visit us, and remember that we're down there at the park, and it's a beautiful backdrop with League Stadium, and it's good.
All right. Well, Nick, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Nick is the Executive Director of the Huntingburg Chamber of Commerce. Nick, we appreciate you coming in, and we thank you for watching WJTS in Form. We are local people watching local people.